Hello, my name is Leroy Blevins. Welcome to Mysteries and Histories. In this episode here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the yellow lines on Elm Street and Dealey Plaza. Now, there's people asking me questions about these yellow lines and stuff, and going over the net, you hear a lot of controversy going on about these yellow lines that we see in the Zapruder film, but they're no longer there today. A lot of people think actually, when I was reading some of it, they think it's the kill zone marked off and all this other stuff. Actually, people, like I said, when they do research, okay, even just like a lot of people, they put a lot of things into something that's really nothing, but trying to make it into something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you these yellow lines that they're talking about. When we watch the Zapruder film, we see the yellow line right here, as you see right here, where Mary Mormon was standing. There's one of the yellow lines here. And then we have the yellow line right here. Right here, yellow markings on the curbs is what they're talking about, the yellow lines on the curbs. Okay, now people again thinking that these are marked off as the kill zone for one thing or another. But actually what they are is just markers for the street. Which what I'm going to do is, let me do this real quick, bring up this image here. Here's Dealey Plaza. Okay, this is late 1960s. Okay, the yellow lines can be seen and present here. As you see, one right here, one right here, one right here. Okay, and as you notice that they're not up here. It's only right here, 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 and then markings here, and then here, and here, and here. But also, there are markings here, same yellow lines here, 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 as well, and then they stop right here, same as it does over here. These yellow lines, which I'll go to the next image now, where I marked each one of the lines where the yellow lines are. As you see, they line up with one another. Okay. The markings wasn't there to be marking a kill zone or anything else like that, or where to take these fatal headshots or any other shots in JFK assassination. These lines are here for when cars, like at night, when cars goes down through here, they can see there's a bend in the road. That's the reason why these markers are here on the curb. Because as you see here, there's lights coming down Main Street here. Okay, and the lights are only here on the side where the sidewalk is, but there's no lights in the center here. These lights are here now, but there wasn't back then. So they had to place markers where the bend turns right here, so people knows that they can't take a straight shot across or anything else. They know there's a bend in the road. That's why the yellow lines are on the curb, as you see right here. Same thing over here. There's no yellow lines on any of the curbs on Main Street because it's a straight shot. The only lines they have on there, the yellow lines, is when it comes to the bend in a road on Common Street. I think that's Commerce Street, yep. And on Elm Street. Other than that, that's where the yellow lines are. That's on the curb. But that's to show people that when they're coming down here at night, their headlights reflect off of them, and they'll know there's a bend in the road, so they know they got to turn right along with it and not continue straight shot through over to Main Street or anything else like that. That's the reason why these are on there, because if you look at it today, you see they place lights here, all through here, so they don't have to worry about it because now it's more brighter. Back then, you just had these lights on one side of the road and that's it, and then you got them in the center and on the other side, but this side here wasn't light up as much as nowadays. Nowadays, with these lights being in place here, as they got them now, it's more lighted, so they really don't need the yellow lines on the curb. And as you notice, they only placed it on the one side. They only placed lines on the one side. They did not place no yellow lines on this side of the curb, or this side, because, like I said, it's lighted up. As you see, there's a lamp post here. Here, it's not too lighted up, right here and here. This is the reason why they placed it only on the one side of the road and on the curb, so people knows in this lane here and this lane here, they know there's a bend in the road, so now they know they need to turn as well, continue turning. But like I said, nowadays they don't need them lines because, again, they speculated, well, they took the lines out because it was showing a kill zone, which I was reading some of the comments, which is really, out there. Like I said, when it comes to JFK assassination, everything's conspiracy, even the lines that's on the curbs. Yellow lines, that's part of the conspiracy. But like I'll show you here, see there's more lighting now here, and especially right here. You see there's more lighting right here. I'm willing to zoom in. And you can see there's more lighting now on both sides of the road. So with lighting on both sides of the road, they don't really need to continue on placing the yellow markers on that road. And plus, with the assassination happening there, everybody knows about how Dealey Plaza is set up now. Back then, it was all new, really, it wasn't that old. And Dealey Plaza, no one really hardly knew about that location or anything else. That's the reason why, like I said, they only had the light on the one side, which this side wasn't even lighting up at all, because if you see it at night, which I have images of it, when you see it at night, it's really dark in this area here. So instead of a car taking a straight shot straight across into the grass area and everything else, they placed some yellow lines there on the curb so you know there's a curb there, because the more curb markers is basically what they are. But in the JFK assassination world, they want to continue on. Oh, there's a big old conspiracy about these. They marked the location where they want to take JFK and be shot, because I was reading some of that today. When I was reading some of the comments, they marked them there so the gunman knows where to take his shots at. And then all of a sudden they've been removed. But they're still there, as you see here. This took them way after assassination. And you can see the lines were still there. Okay, the markings are still there, but they're also over here on Common Street, like I said. But, no one pays attention to that. They're always worried about what happened on Elm Street. But you see there also is no X in the road during that time as well. But that's where the marks are right here, because you can see them right here. And that's the ones we see in the Zapruder film, which is right here. Them's are the markings that we see in the Zapruder film. They're right here. Okay, there's no conspiracy. All they are is curb markers to let people know there's a bend in the road and they have to turn right along with the bend. That's the only thing these markers are meant to do. Excuse me. So I've been watching my grandkids over the weekend and trying to get everything done at once and trying to make some videos here. Plus still working on a documentary. But I just wanted to make this video here because, my friend Tony, he mentioned this and stuff. He talked what he understands because, we've been there together and everything else. But, I was sitting there looking over the net, and there was actually a few other emails I got like a month ago or 2 months ago and stuff like that. People asking about these yellow lines, what they marked there for the kill zone, for one thing or another. And just right now, I'm getting around to it, making a video on it, and let people know that there wasn't no kill markers or nothing else like there are kill zones or anything marked, so they know where to take assassinations. They're just markings on the road that's been there before the assassination and after the assassination until they start getting more lighting in there. When more lighting got in there, then eliminate putting the paint marks on the curb because there's no sense in it now because people see it, especially after assassination. Everybody knows how Dealey Plaza is set up now. That's the reason why they don't do it no more either, because everybody knows there's bending turns in there in Dealey Plaza. But remember, back then it was all brand new. There wasn't that much lighting, and the lighting they had back then was, I think, was gas, and it really wasn't putting off that much lighting because in this area here was very dark, and that's why they needed a reflector on the curb so people could see that reflection on the curb as they're coming down Dealey Plaza here, because this is still, again, at that time was almost still like new through that area. So I want to make this video here and clear up some of that stuff. There was no conspiracy about the yellow lines. Okay, yellow lines, there's no conspiracy about it. Always in the description down below, you find a site where you can order my book, Evidence of Conspiracy. The only book you need in JFK assassination. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends about us. Share this information and other information from other videos and stuff like that so these people know the information. Thank you, and everybody have a pleasant, pleasant day.